Hey guys, welcome back to the Cricket Exchange. A bit cloudy and gloomy here. Also a bit gloomy for us Indian fans. The great Ashwin has retired. Look, we all know his immense statistics and contribution. Second highest wicket taker for India, featuring in the top 5 list of all time highest wicket taking spinners. But in that list, the only one with 5 test tons. Joint highest number of Man of the Series awards, a guy who would not just win you games but also win you series. We all know that. Super respect to the man. But today we wanted to talk about 5 very unique things and 5 immense contributions that Ashwin has made, perhaps which nobody else has managed to make. So let's jump straight into it. Number 1, and my favorite moment of Ashwin will always remain that famous leave. MCG game, India-Pakistan 2022 T20 World Cup. 2 runs of 2 balls required. Kohli has done all the good work. Dinesh Karthik has just gotten out. Ashwin is facing a spinner. What does he do? He has that presence of mind to step away and let the ball go for a wide. And then after that, he plays that superb inside-out cover shot. And we win the game. I mean, to have that presence of mind in a moment of immense pressure when you've just walked into a stadium of 80,000-90,000 fans, hats off, boss. Number 2, another moment where a famous Ashwin pause helped us was the 2013 Champions Trophy final. England's chasing, last ball, 6 runs required, Ashwin bowling to Treadwell. He runs in, pauses just for that nanosecond and bowls that fantastic off break. We win the Champions Trophy. At that moment, not many realized how significant winning the Champions Trophy would be, because it took us 11 years after that to win the next ICC tournament. So again, superb show by Ash there. Third important thing about Ash is his whole Mankading thing, right? I mean, it's one thing to know the rules, but 2, to have absolute conviction in doing that, and doing that in a high pressure game against a global superstar like Joss Butler. He had given him a warning, but he went ahead and did it, right? And not just that, he was able to even stand up for himself and say why he did it and what was the reason for it. So that's again Ashwin for you. Somebody who knows the rules. He had that nerdy professor outlook, but also a guy who could use that in high moments of pressure. On a lighter note, he has also not Mankaded many people, Aaron Finch, in the DC versus RCB game. So that's moment number 3 for Ashwin. The 4th one is he perhaps is the only active cricketer who started his own YouTube channel, and he went totally ballistic into it. It started with that famous Kuti Stories video that he shot after that SCG draw. And then from then on, he's just kind of catapulted. We love watching his videos. Especially his bromance and his tag teaming with Prasanna, the analyst. Even the thumbnails that they use are very creative, and the way he weaves in popular Tamil and Indian movie references, fantastic job. And the last thing really is perhaps he's the only active cricketer who has changed his bowling action, his run-up and loading that often in his career. If you see people like, Saklane and Nathan Leon, they pretty much had a fairly consistent action. Again, this goes to show that Ashwin is the kind of guy who's always thinking about the game, thinking about himself, pitches, angles, running in, all of that stuff. So yeah, those were some of those really unique things about Ashwin. It's a very sad moment to see him retire. We all felt that he clearly had a couple more years left in him, at least in home series. A final word on his selection. I know a lot of people are saying that it was a bit unfair, but I think in away tours, especially with India's batting not doing well and us not having a really good fast bowling all-rounder, and with Jadeja being a better batsman and slightly almost on par, slightly inferior bowler than him, the Indian combination always had to keep him out. It's also a reason why we've kept out Kuldeep Yadav. So, good luck to Ashwin. Hoping to see more of his YouTube videos and Going to see him in action in the IPL soon.